Welcome back everybody, Holiday Doc here for Behind the Sticks episode, I forget. So we're going to jump right into this, and I just want to clarify something really quick, because it's going to pertain to the topics of this commentary that I have not played in many days. 4 and a bit days here, going on 5 days, and I'm actually going to bring up my recent games here just to kind of prove that point and topic, because it's going to be relevant to what I'm going to be talking about on this this commentary, which I've just explained. So I haven't played since 7/13, so roughly 4.5 days ago, and it was a free-for-all, so I was not really doing anything special, and we're going to jump in right into the shit, right in the mix of everything, in the competitive lobby, and try to bring you a commentary to kind of explain how to break yourself back in from a slouch or a time period where you haven't played the game. And right off the bat, going to go ahead and mute my team just to allow you guys to hear me better than the guys around me. And so, losing A, 2 possibilities. One's going to be to my right, jump around the corner, make sure he doesn't get me, and we secure A. Now, it's now time to push in to try and grab B flag. We only have 30 seconds left in this part of the game. We've got one guy over there on C flag, and obviously I get taken out in white trailer, and 2 guys are remaining. So obviously this game right here has kind of been a flop. And what I try to do with these behind the sticks series is give you guys a full understanding of why I do everything I do in the game. And one way to do that is to simply just join a random game and make sure that I give you every explanation going on. But we're going to stay in this lobby. Ooh, loud. We're going to stay in this lobby and see how we can do in the next game. And I try to make this as real as possible. I don't want to give any sort of falsified information, where I join game after game after game and record these until I get it right, because that's not what I like to do. Breaking back into the game after not playing for a couple days, obviously your aim is going to be a little bit off. You gotta correct it, and it only comes with playing and getting used to your controller again. I'd love to play some Villa Domination, as I haven't played that in a long time. So go ahead and throw my vote on there. And what else comes from taking a break? Well, you lose your natural ability to just get on target with your aim. I find that's the biggest thing when taking a break. Everybody can come back from a break strong. This is why I'm doing this commentary. Just took a break. What am I going to end up doing here? What are my mistakes going to be? And hopefully we can kind of work through this, as this is kind of a decent opportunity to touch on this topic. And 20 seconds left here, going to waste a little bit of time. Hopefully it doesn't get shifted around here. I do apologize to any of these guys in the lobby that I have muted. If you are watching this commentary after it has been up, I just do record my in-game sound as well as my headset sound, so that allows for multiple people talking all at once. And I'm actually kind of surprised we're playing firing range again, so we're going to have a fresh start, a fresh chance to come back and see if we can win against this set group of 4, because they wouldn't be a set group of 4 unless they got put on the same team again and again, which it looks like they did. So playing against a full team is never easy, especially when you're with a group of people, and especially when you've cut off your communication lines with them. I'm not going to be talking with them, so they are going to be left in the dark as to what my viewing experiences are and what I see and what my callouts are. So I have to make that up in ability and maybe be able to be the defining factor on this team. And right off the start, we got somebody wearing Ghost, and that's not going to be good. We're going to go ahead and toss the pre-nade on A, hopefully grab some markers here, and it looks like, not able to hold on to that. We got 2 guys on B, and that pre-nade kind of threw me off. I wasn't in a position to defend B from the side. If I would have gone up to top 10, I might have been able to defend that flag a little bit better, but I chose to go for the B, and then right there just getting taken out on the respawn in a very typical route coming off of respawns. And now we are in a very bad predicament. We are going to get continuously spawn trapped unless we take out the immediate counters and route counters. Right here we got somebody on half wall, and now I'm going to push up slow. I know somebody was on C, so I know there's a guy going to be coming from my left. We do have some action right on B flag. Oh, holding on to it. And I kept firing because the usual typical thing to do from a person that does get taken out from the front or has opposition in the front is to duck back out on the fire again and again. And that was kind of really stupid of me being up here. Oh, I don't have a shot. I'm not going to keep chancing it. I don't want to get taken out. Now, we got somebody in trailer, so I know I'm okay from my left. The only chance I have of getting shot is from the middle or maybe around from the far left. So trailer goes down. I can kind of move around freely, but I've got somebody just tagging right behind me here, and it's kind of frustrating. And I wasn't paying attention in front of me and get taken out. So we got two guys right on front of white side there. I've got a teammate wearing Ghost, not doing anything useful for our team, and now we are forced back down on this part of the map, the bottom firing range, and this is a terrible place to be in. You get spawn killed so many times, and they were trying to take out C, and I threw a nade, got it, and then ultimately taken out from B here. And a good positioning by the guy on B. This guy holds on to C long enough to keep care of it, and we do spawn back white. This is a big break for us. As long as we position ourselves, we might be able to make something of this push. I'm going to try and sneak up into top wood here, and without getting noticed. And luckily I was able to hold on to that long enough to get the kill. And now I'm going to position myself top wood. We got a marker over there. Oh, and getting taken out from the call-out. Good play on the opposition's team. And we are in some trouble. We are losing by 43 points at this point in time. One guy on my team is 0-5. And I just got a stun, got tossed over the tin building towards me. So I was just going to wait for it. And getting taken out in the respawn is one of the most frustrating things of all time. And I can definitely tell that my aim is so far off right now. It's very frustrating. Get another break, luckily. We are spawning over on this side, and I'm not sure where those red markers came from. I threw a nade up there. It didn't match any markers, and we do get the kill up here, so I'm going to go ahead and back up and try to get in a position to counter the runs off of C. Now, I get the one kill. My guy's going to be to the right, possibly, and he's going to be aware of my presence, or maybe not. I thought he would have been able to pick up on my red dot on the map. We've got a red dot in front of 2 building here, and not able to hold on to that as I had 2 people shooting at me, one from the window and one from just left of plywood building. And it could have, I really should have been able to pick off that first kill, which would have allowed me to back up into trailer a little bit more. And there's my aim just all over the place again. Very frustrating. And then getting taken out through the wall. This 0-8 guy is not helping us whatsoever, so it's almost like playing 3-on-4. And if anybody understands that situation, it is a no-win situation, as playing against full teams is just, it's something that is just so hard to overcome. Now, yes, you can slow the progress of one team, but actually coming out as the victor is going to be difficult. Once I've killed that guy, I'm also ultimately marked on the map. Just tagging C a little bit allowed that guy to come just rushing towards me. That nade flew through the building, so I know the guy's going to either come from the far left or he's going to come through the B route. And he did actually come through the B route. And I'm going to try and hold on to this kill, just barely holding on to it. Now I'm going to back up. Everybody's going to be searching for me. They're going to continue to try and get into the spawn kill positioning, and I wasn't able to hold on to that kill at all. And my teammates are just kind of just hanging out in the bottom spawn. And as much as this can be frustrating, it really gets you to think about the game a little bit more. Like, what can I really do at this point to change the outcome of the game? With almost a 100-point lead with a minute and a half to go here, I really don't have any chance of actually winning this. But, I can definitely work on some things that would make me a better player. Number one, just setting up for the kills. Be that Slayer. Be that guy that they're consistently trying to focus on to take the focus off of the respawns. Maybe give your guys a chance to get out of those spawns and look behind you a little bit more. When they start using handguns, you know it's pretty much over. And everybody on my team is backing out of the game. And 2-on-4 now. Always an awesome position to be in. I'm going to throw a nade here. I think I've seen them duck down on B ramp. And you have to assume that they are just setting up for a ridiculous spawn trap. So I got the immediate off of B ramp and then picked off the second guy. Luckily he wasn't paying attention, it looked like, and I was able to actually snag that kill. They are throwing a nade up here. That means they're in center map, and I got a bit of a glimpse of him here, and he's going to pick off my teammate. I got a little early with the firing. I'm marked on the map. We got some guy in the middle, two guys in the middle, and that's going to allow me to turn around, and hopefully this guy is coming this way, which he wasn't. That's too bad. It would have been a nice setup for a 2 counter there, and I do apologize for the lack of competition I brought with my team on this side of things, but it kind of gives you a clear representation of how the competitive playlist is right now. Everybody just seems to back out. Other people play it just purely for, I'm not even sure why, and I'm going to bait this guy just to jumping through the doorway here. Hopefully he's seen. There we go, and able to pick up the last kills. 16, 11, 1, and 2. Not too bad for not having a team whatsoever. And I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in to Behind the Sticks. I think it's episode 6, episode 7 maybe. But be sure to stay tuned for more great videos, as well as check out my video as of yesterday called The Pro Scene, episode 2, where commentary by myself with gameplay from none other than Envious's i4Play. And it is a great series that I look forward to continuing throughout the next couple months here, and maybe seeing where it goes from there. Then again, thanks a lot, guys. I am out of here.